Make it or ever be the greatest. Time don't slow down for anyone. Yeah, so if you got a dream, just keep going. Cause all that hard work gonna put your dreams into motion.
Txry Customs, Mr. I don't sell cheap clothes. No, Dalit, Txry Customs, tap in. Yeah.
First question is your occupation. What do you offer?
My occupation? What
Like, what do you
do? So right now, I do custom shoes, custom clothes. I clean shoes and restore shoes. Yeah.
How did you start for both of them? How did you start your shoes?
I started my shoe business in 2015. I was in high school. I got inspired by Miss Margiela, Kanye West, Chief Keef, and yeah, that's how I started. So I started in 2015, but it just was on some creative shit. It wasn't on no. I didn't think it was gonna be a business. I didn't think it was gonna be this big. It wasn't in the plans for it.
Okay, so how did you start your clothes? That was for the shoes, right?
Yeah, that was for the shoes. My clothes started from, I originally was trying to get more sales for my shoes and shit. Like, I wanted people to buy it, like get more products sold to people. And I'm like, I need to market. So I started coming off these little t-shirts with my logo on them. And that had like my face, my flyers. You grab some of my flyers in there?
Okay.
Yeah. I can show y'all. Let me see, grab my flyers. Shit. I got some stickers, so basically, I don't know if they can see it, but this, putting my logos for my flyers on t-shirts, and they had like some sparkly designs. And you did some of my shirts. You did like to put the zippers on them. So shout out to her. She put the zippers on them. I was selling the shirts, but it wasn't really, I was in the fashion. So like the shirts weren't really getting me off for real. Like people was fucking with them, but I felt like it could be better. So I was doing the shirts for like marketing. They had my face on it, but it was just like a little logo with some vinyl on it. So then I switched. I stopped doing that for like 2 years. And then I came up with this Dalit brand. Basically, all my stuff mainly be like embroidered, and I get my stuff made overseas. Zip up like bait. But yeah, that's how the clothes started for real.
Okay. Any advice you got for people that want to start the shoes or the clothes, custom shoes or clothes?
My advice would be like, do what you passionate about. Don't do what you see as somebody else making some money on, cause you feel me. You ain't gonna go as hard. You gotta do what you like. Don't do what you think gonna make you some money. Cause I ain't start this thinking I was gonna make some money. I ain't know what the fuck I was doing when I started this for real. I mean, go hard. Don't get discouraged when you come through rough times. You know, just go hard and stay focused. Stay consistent. Consistency. Staying focused is the main two things I say. But you really gotta want it. So when you want it, you find ways to do whatever you want to do. Figure out how you want to do it.
All right. So the top 3 skills you think people need to do the clothes or the shoes?
I would say people need to have, like, the main skill of life. You gotta have communication. So if you can't communicate or articulate what you need done to people, then you ain't really gonna get nowhere. Cause you know your customers, you gotta know your customers, so you gotta articulate your work to your customers. So that's one thing. You said skills. I want to say passion is a skill, so skip that. When you say skills, though, what you mean?
Skills, as in, like you said, communication, or you got to be artistic.
Oh, yeah, you got to be creative, because everybody be trying to ride everybody's way. So I say creativity, for sure. Artistic and creativity, and communication. That's some big factors. You know, gotta know how to network.
Okay. So any legal forms that you have to have this? I mean, to do what you do, or?
We gotta have your business license. You gotta have like an LLC. That's what anything you're doing for real. You don't have to have you gotta have some type of license. LLC is for certain businesses. You have a sole proprietorship, S corp, stuff like that. You get deeper into business, you will figure all that stuff out. Your seller's license, seller permit, all of that stuff. Everything really go hand in hand. But you gotta file for like your LLC on Michigan.gov. stuff like that. It's just little stuff. You just learn as you go. Take like business class or something like that.
So what do you have?
I got an LLC, so it's a limited liability company. So it's like it's a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even some extra stuff, but you don't really need that. You need it, but you don't need it. Like you need it in like the legal world. Like you gonna have to file your taxes, and if you want to get business credit, stuff like that, you gonna need that. You can't just pop up in the bank and be like, I need a loan for this. They gonna want to see like your stats for real. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a satisfying moment in your business? Like,
I'm really hard on myself, so no, I didn't achieve a lot of stuff, but I would say I'm humble about it because I don't really brag about it because I feel like I could have went harder with anything I did. People would be telling me like they proud of me or I inspired them, and like I don't really be feeling like I inspire people. Like I know my work good, but I feel like I could be better. But people say like I inspire them, and everybody on the outside looking in, but I'm just hard on myself. So I guess, but I like inspiring people because I feel like I want people to be creative, and I want people to get their money for without having to work a job. I don't like working. I ain't worked a job.
how do you think you built your customer base? Like as far as like promoting or just your work itself, social media?
Yeah, social media play a big part in today's, like, you gotta have a social media page and word of mouth. Like, I do good business. I try not to, give people stuff that I want or give people service that I wouldn't want. So I'm really hard on myself with that too. So basically, just giving good business. Like, I don't be running off with people money, or if I fuck up, I'm gonna fix my fuck up. I ain't gonna be like, oh, well, it's your problem. Because a lot of people do that. And, people talk. So you might not know somebody that I know, or you feel me? It's just a lot of stuff. You gotta be professional at the end of the day. A lot of people not professional, so I try to be as professional as possible with my business. It's a lot of common sense stuff. Like people be trying to say, if you say you a customer and you be like, oh, I don't like this, or you did this wrong, or you did that, and it'll be like, I could feel in my heart that first off, it's business, so it's not personal. A lot of people had a personal feelings into it, but in my head as an artist, I be thinking like, well, I did what you asked me to do, but you just ain't like it, or and that only happened to me like once. That didn't really happen. I ain't really had that many problems with my customers, but I ended up returning their money. Like I did a whole custom job. I did what they said. He paid me $200, and he wanted some Chanel shoes. They was already beat up. They was some beat up Chanel shoes. So coming in, I made the shoes look way better than what they was looking like. Restored them, painted them, and he still ain't like them. He was like, oh, this look that. He was being picky and stuff. And I'm like, all right, I just gave him the shoes and the money back. And some people argue with the customer, but I'm like, fuck it, it's $200, you can have it. It ain't that big of a deal. But yeah, stuff like that. But it's common sense for real.
Okay. So do you got a team?
Nah, not right now. I mean, I feel like the people around me is my team, but it's not like a set team. Like, people help me when they can. But I don't like depending on people. But I do want a team, though.
Okay. Do you got like a business plan on how you're going to build that team?
My business plan on how I'm going to build the team, well, I'm just hire people like a regular job. Like, make people fill out paperwork. I don't really particularly want to deal with family, though, because I don't want to mix family with business, because people, like, they think they could just do whatever. When you family, like, it don't work like that.
Have you ever took a loss, and how did you bounce back from it?
What you mean?
Have you ever took a loss? Something that you was like, damn, this is fucked up.
I just took a real dog ass loss, though. I ain't gonna lie. So it was about to be New Year's. I paid my plug. Like, I sold out of my merchandise. I had hoodies. I was selling hoodies for $250. I had cop 40, sold them. Then I bought another 50. No, 60. Sold them. And I paid my plug overseas in Pakistan. I paid my plug. I paid them, the half, because I had a big order, so about 100 items. So I paid my plug half for the order because that's what he required. That's when we do business. He always asks for half. I paid him half on November 12th. Today is December 28th or 29th. No, today's just 30th. I just got my product 2 days ago or a day ago. So that's almost 2 months. So basically I lost out on money. that I could have been made and read up, sold all the items that I sold already, that I've been selling, and I could have been on to my next batch. But I had to, I basically went broke to make more money, and I just had to struggle. I really couldn't do what I wanted to do for my people for Christmas because my plug fucked me over. I waited 2 months for a product that he told me it only take 2 weeks, and it ended up taking almost 2 months. So it fucked me over with that. This actually, got the embroidery and stuff. So you can show that. So I had to improvise. I had to get some hats made, stuff like that. So basically, I don't know if they can see it. So basically, this is what I got made.
Just showing like in front of your stomach.
You said
so
what?
You can see it all.
Yeah. So it's like a hoodie. What's a jogging set? This is what the front is. Back.
Bring it down a little bit.
Down. Yeah, so then they got like 3M on the shoulder, so when the light hit it in like the dark, it flash or reflect. So yeah. But I had bought this. I got a lot of these made. Well, not a lot, but these made. Let me see. I got these, the pants, the match, so it's a jogging set. Pants. So that and black and blue. Then I had got some coats made. The coats is in the crib. I ain't even dropped them yet. But basically I took a loss because I was supposed to had that money to flip to make some mochis, and my goal for this year is to do $1 million in sales. I'm gonna hit that goal. But shit like that can slow you down, but you gotta improvise, like pass me them hats.
So when you plan on dropping that?
I dropped that already today. I done sold 4 already. So then I had to improvise and get like hats made. So these was like some blank hats my mans gave me, and I just got my logo embroidered. So that's the Dalit logo. I got some pink was made. Then let me see some black ones. Then this one. I had more than this. I had bought like 29 of these for a pop-up shop. Well, I didn't buy them. I got the logos put on like 29 of these. Then I had the face mask. I had the face mask too. Yeah, the one I gave you. So the face mask. And all my stuff, I try to focus on having like embroidery. I don't really like doing like vinyl and stuff like that. But yeah, so I had to improvise. I had to take some more money. I had to pay fees for getting the logos digitized. I spent just on digitizing logos $300 just on getting logos digitized, and I ended up wasting $150 on that because the person I originally had digitized it, they couldn't get it done in time, so I had to go to somewhere else. And it's just like shit like that, little shit. I wouldn't have to do that if I would have had my product, but bosses take losses. You just learn from it. I improvised, went hard, and everything happened for a reason, so I ain't really tripping.
Okay, so anything else you want to add to this interview on your own or last words? That was my last question as far as losses. Actually, I do got another question for you.
What's the deal? My goal is to keep going hard, keep inspiring. But like my attainable goals is really like getting out the city, expanding my business. I want my products to be global. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have it. I manifest it. I tell myself I'm gonna do it, so I do it. But having my shit global, I want myself to be global. I don't want to just be city brand. And like my price is high. Like these jogging sets I sell for $400. People be like, that's a lot, but niggas will go spend $1,000 on a Gucci t-shirt with just a logo on it, and it's a vinyl shirt, and I'll be like, I ain't really, if you don't want it, you just ain't my customer. But it's gonna get to the point where all it takes is one celebrity wear your stuff that got a name, and then everybody wanna hop on the bandwagon. Feel me? I set the trends. I don't follow niggas' ways, so it's like I know how the shit go. Niggas is wave riders, a lot of people, so that's just what it is. That's what you gotta go through when you a small business owner. But once you get that wave flowing, people hop on it. Some people stay, some people go, but you know, that's just how it is.
Alright, so any last words or a little outro, anything you gotta say? Look out for this, or follow your page.
Just be on the lookout. Damn, I wish I had my flyers. My Instagram is Dielit, DIELITODIP. So it's only Death is Promise. My other business Instagram is TXRY Customs. So it's TXRY Customs. That's when I do the shoe customs. So I'm gonna actually show y'all. I got these. These not done. Still working on these. They ain't done, but y'all gonna see these. Let me see. Can you see it? Still working in these, work in progress, but this the RP shoe, and this the free shoe. So that's all hand painted. I ain't done with them though, but there's just a little something. I ain't really been doing too many customs though, cause it just takes so much time. Like I charge $200 for a custom. I sell a hoodie for $250, and I could sell 1,000 hoodies in one day. Shoe customs, you gotta actually sit down and take your time. Like these shoes I've been working on for like 2 days now, and it's like it'd be tedious sometimes because you gotta go over it, you gotta redraw the stuff out, and then like a lot of people they respect the work, but they be thinking it's supposed to just happen instantly, and it don't work like that.
So, like, how did you learn how to do this stuff? How did you just always knew how to draw, or?
Yeah, I took some drawing classes, but it didn't really. I don't think it helped me for real. But I always just was creative, and I only YouTube helped a lot, but I don't really use it like a lot of YouTube videos. But when I first started, I was using YouTube videos. I used like 3, 4, 5, 6 YouTube videos. But sometimes here and there, I had to go to YouTube and figure some stuff out. But that's with anything, you know. You can learn how to do anything on YouTube. You can get away with murder on YouTube, for real. No cap. But yeah. That's it.
I mean, do you plan on getting like a spot, like a?
Yeah, I got some stuff. It ain't gonna be nothing normal though. It's gonna be some crazy shit for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see.
I mean, I was just being me, so you should do the same thing. Yeah.